Cherise here, CEO and founder of Wear Your Confidence, and it is September 2020. This is the last quarter of the year. What have you done so far? Like, everyone's been saying it, we all know it. It's been a crazy year, blah, blah, blah. I'm tired of saying it. So it's time for us, time for me. I'm going to speak to myself. It's time for me. I need to do something different. So I decided, let's do another series. I like series. What's the plural for series? Series is. No, it's not. I'm really educated. But I felt that it's time for me to do something new. Time to step out of my comfort zone. And in actuality, it's time for me to get my life. So get your life. I'm saying it to myself, but then I'm also saying it to you as well. It's time for you to get your life. Like, okay, the pandemic came, it's here, it's beating us up, it's taking us for a loop-de-loop, then pull. Now your shoes are looking good. Anyway, that's how you tie your shoes. But it's been crazy. It's like I'm in the twilight zone. Cue the music. But anyway, it's time for us to get our life. So this series is going to be just sit downs with Cherise. As you can tell, I am sitting down. Sitting. And we're going to just have real conversation. I want you to interact with me. I've been like abandoning you guys. I feel as though, actually, I haven't abandoned y'all. Y'all cuss me out. Y'all did me real dirty with that one video. It's like 3 years ago, but y'all did me real dirty. And when I say y'all, I'm sorry, I don't mean to point, but I'm really talking about the dudes. And this goes hand in hand with what this series is all about. So the name of this series is, let me make sure I get it right, even though I made this up, I sometimes don't recall everything. You never would have known. Who would have known? What is it? Who would have known? Who would have known? That's it. Who would have known is the name of this series. And so I'll be talking more about myself as well as others because, you know, we like to talk about people. Thou shalt not gossip. Not a commandment, but you shouldn't. But we like to talk about people. Not in a bad way. I don't think so. But we're going to talk. Who would have known? So what I did was I asked my friends, if you didn't know me, what wouldn't you have known that you do know now since you do know me? That's confusing. Just by looking at me, what is something that you wouldn't know or that you would assume, but since you do know me, that's not the case, or something like that? I asked them the question, okay? Whatever. So I know there's some things that you go through that no one would know just by looking at you. And if this is your first time watching me, I am, like I said before, CEO and founder of Wear Your Confidence. So my whole organization is about boosting the confidence and self-esteem of teens, young girls, millennials. That's what we're doing. I'm here to help you believe in yourself, accept yourself, and face life with boldness and confidence. Okay? That's what I do. And I'm also a confidence coach. I'm a model, and I started a modeling school called Wear Your Confidence University for girls and teens who want to learn more and get into the fashion industry. And if not, then I teach them tools on how to just make it in the real world. So the tools that you're given is for the industry, they also can be applied to the real world. So check it out, wicuniversity.com or wearyourconfidence.com. So let's start with the first one, because I don't want to be here too long. Because I don't know about you, but ever since this pandemic started, my attention span has been like butterfly. You know what I mean? Like water bottle. Do you get what I'm saying? It's been like that. So here we go. Now, if you want to know the real truth about you, ask your friends. But don't be mad when they tell you what they see. Goodness. So let's do it. So one of the things that I was told, that just by looking at me, my appearance on social media, and I guess just how I carry myself, I was told that, who would have known that I'm down to earth? I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I thought I was down to earth. Like, listen, I'm down here. I'm sitting on the floor. Like, I'm down to earth. But I guess the way that I appear or seem, it's like I'm up here and I'm looking down. Not necessarily looking down, but I got it together. Who would have known that I don't have it all together, and I'm really down to earth. Like, I don't even know what that means. Like, I try to keep it real. Don't judge me. I try to keep it real. Those of you who know me, it's just like, I try my best to keep it real, to keep it together, to look fresh and clean. I put makeup on and I got lighting. I try. Like, we'll get into more of it later, but who would have thought? I don't even remember what I said. This thing was called Who Would Have Known? Who would have known? Who would have known that I'm really down to earth? That I don't have it all together just because of the way that I present myself on social media. Like, I feel like we are all a mess. You're a mess. You're a mess. I'm a mess. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop pointing. You're a mess. I'm a mess. We're a mess. But I feel like it's our messes that make us blend into a beautiful mess that we call Corona. I don't know. But yeah, who would have thought? I'm really down to earth. And who would have thought? I have insecurities too, guys. Yeah. I hate them. Because they stop me from doing what it is that I have been called to do. Who would have thought that I have insecurities? The miss, where your confidence, the know who you are, I'm a confidence coach, and I have insecurities. But what I've learned is that the devil comes to attack you in the area in which you have been called. So I'm out here trying to confidize the world. I promise you I'm educated. But I'm over here trying to build the confidence of the world. And then these issues of insecurity is coming up. Like, yo, dude, I ain't never had it like this before. I wasn't like this before. I had insecurities before. But now they turned up. Now it's really like, I really gotta practice what I'm preaching and teaching. Who would have thought? That's my who would have thought for today. What's yours? What's your who would have thought? Ask your friends if you're bold enough. And that's it. I hope you join me for some more sit downs with Cherise. And we're going to keep going with this series. Who would have thought? I'm liking it already. See y'all later. And as always, don't forget your confidence. Deuces.